Yeah, thank you very much. He came in second in last season's Top Chef Canada, but he's #1 in our hearts. Trevor Bird, Jody and Riaz, up next is going to be making us their fabulous canned tuna. And Trevor, Fable. Why Fable?
Farm to table, and there's a story behind your food.
Okay, what's the story behind what we're making right now?
This is our traditional canned tuna. It's kind of our signature dish right now, and it's basically a play on the traditional tuna conserva.
Excellent. Okay, so let's get it going.
All right, so basically we take a mason jar. It's actually jarred tuna. I don't know if people get a little uproary when you call it canned tuna,
right.
But basically we layer it with cooked fingerling potatoes. So we just take those, smash it in the bottom. Anybody can make this at home. Super, super simple. You just have to be willing to dedicate the time. Little piece of tuna in there. Roughly, this is albacore tuna. Awesome BC local hero. Little piece of tomato confit, which is just a tomato that's peeled, a little bit of salt on top. Here we have lemon marmalade.
And what's a lemon marmalade?
Well, it's basically the exact, what it sounds like, it's marmalade.
So like say you do orange marmalade, but with lemon
totally.
kind of thing?
So you take lemon zest, blanch it a couple times till you get rid of all the bitterness, and then you cook it down in sugar and water.
Excellent, okay.
And then this is tarragon right here, because everybody likes tarragon and fish. And then you put a little bit more tuna on top here. And then we just cover it with a bit of olive oil. And what we're gonna do is poach this really slowly in a water bath and cook it really slowly together so it all becomes really soft and all the flavors kind of melt together.
Right,
yeah.
So you're gonna put that basically in there. We've got one finished for us.
I call it about like a hot tub. You want this water about the same temperature as you would find in a hot tub, basically.
Okay.
So once you're there, you leave it in there for about half an hour, take it out.
And this is how you get it at the restaurant, by the way, here.
Yes, this is exactly how you get it at the restaurant. This is our homemade sourdough right here. So it comes to the table actually like this, with a little espresso spoonful of Malden salt, like so.
And then if I want to eat it, I lift it off.
Well, when it comes to your table, we do the lifting off for you.
Okay.
And for a $5 charge, I can stir it for you.
Perfect. How about you stir it for me? For more details on Fable, you can of course go to their website. But this Jody and Riaz is considered one of their more popular dishes, and I'm going to try a little bite of this, definitely, and let you know how it tastes.
I think you've tried this before, haven't you?
I think I have tried it.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's very good. You don't have to convince me to try it again. Good call, exactly. Yes, we are here at Fable, and Trevor, we're going to be making a great vegetarian dish next, right?
Yeah, chickpea fritters, curry mayo, pickled onion, pea shoots.
Oh, sounds good,
Bam.
Jody and Riaz. Thanks very much, guys. Yeah, we are here at Fable where we know there's a story behind our food. So what's the story, Trevor, behind the chickpea fritter?
Well, originally it started off as a vegetarian burger, but then you just eliminated the bread and made it into a delicious little fritter.
Excellent. So what are we going to be making?
All right, so we have cooked chickpeas here. You can use canned if you like. It's much easier that way. If you like, you can cook it from raw, like ourselves. A little bit of chickpeas, diced up button mushrooms, a little bit of breadcrumbs just to bind it all together.
Those are the panko ones?
Yeah.
If you didn't have the panko, could you use the other ones?
Absolutely, for sure. This is our secret spice mixture.
Which
right
is that big of a secret, or?
Curry and cumin. A little bit of egg just to bind everything together, and then you just take it and you mash it with your hands. Just get down and dirty, and they're done.
All right.
Like, don't be shy here. And then,
I'm not shy.
Apparently not. And as soon as that's done, you want to let this mixture sit for about 6 to 8 hours, and it kind of turns into this this nice soppy mixture here. And then we form chickpea fritters out of it like this, which is as simple as taking your hands and making it into a little hockey puck, if you will.
Right.
Never mind these dirty hands here. Yeah.
And after we do that, what has to happen?
We're going to take them,
drop
them in the deep fryer for about 5 minutes. And then as soon as those are done, we're just going to top it with a little bit of curry mayo and pickled onions.
Okay, and the curry mayo, is it just, I mean, I think of your secret spice recipe. Is it like mayo with curry
if you want to spend if you want to spend about half an hour making the curry mayo, I mean,
it's quite a process.
It's quite a process, but this right here, you can use regular jarred mayo, curry powder, and a bit of lime juice, and you'll get pretty much the same effect right
Excellent.
there.
I'll let you continue to finish garnishing that up. Again, for more details on Fable, and apparently they have a really great brunch as well, Jody and Riaz, you can go to their website, but I have tried these before, and this is probably one of my favorite dishes. Lindsay, our camera operator, is a vegetarian, so we're going to let her try those coming up after as well, but I can vouch for it. They are delish. We should point out, too, you probably hear a bit of jackhammering out there. It's because there's a bit of jackhammering happening out there, but we're still going to muster through this segment. What are we making right now, Trevor?
We're making a traditional play on steak frites. So it's kind of a modern take on it. We have mushrooms, steak, buttered spinach, and our house-made black pepper jam, which is kind of like another Fable staple, if you will. You know, it's been around for a bit. People like it. We sell it in the jars. so people can take it home with them, enjoy it with some cheese or whatever you're cooking with it. It goes with everything, really.
And perfect. So people, by the way, you do sell some of your preserves and your jams
Yeah,
here
tomato
as well.
jam, raspberry jam, blueberry bay leaf. Kind of like different jams, so to speak.
And what's the story behind this dish? We heard that there's a story behind your food here at Fable.
Yeah, the black pepper jam, I don't know. It's a derivative of where I used to work at Market, and yeah, that's basically the story behind that.
There
It's
you
nothing
go.
too crazy. People love it, though. They can't stop eating it.
Excellent.
So.
And this, again, is just one of the many dishes you serve here at Fable, which is really a farm-to-table concept, right?
Yeah, definitely. The food is really simple, straightforward. It's all just about taking really good ingredients and putting on a plate in a tasteful manner.
Excellent. And maybe tell us a little bit about some of the brunch items that you have here as well.
Yeah, I mean, we sell the tomato jam by the jar, and that goes with our Fable eggs, and people seem to like that as well. I never planned on jarring it. It's just a popular demand. Everybody's like, oh, we need to buy this. And I'm like, really? Like, do you really need to buy tomato jam? So I guess it's just the public demanded it, so we gave it to them.
Well, exactly, especially if you don't have the time or the confidence to do it yourself. We got about 30 seconds left here, Trevor.
Yeah, perfect. So we just put a little bit of mushrooms on there. These probably could have used a couple more seconds in the pan, but we're under a time crunch here, Dawn.
Yes, we are.
So the steak will go on top, and...
Oh, we can't forget the frite, because we're making our steak frite here.
Or it's not a steak free plate, right?
Exactly. For more details, by the way, on Fable and their wonderful menu that they have here, including brunch and this great steak frite, you can go to their website. What do you think, Jody and Riaz? How beautiful does that look?
Yum.
It's working hard right there. Nice job, nice job.
There you go.
Happily have that for breakfast.
Hey, thank you very much. We are making a lemon meringue parfait. This is yet to be released, right?
Yeah, I haven't even made this before, so this is kind of like a Top Chef quick fire all over again right now.
Excellent. What do you have going in there right now?
This is a lemon curd. It's basically equal parts sugar, egg yolks, and lemon juice, and we're going to whisk it up here as fast as we can. Hopefully I can make this within time.
You keep going with that. Let's talk a little bit about this meringue, because when we were going to break in our little visual promo, people would have seen you putting hot liquid into the meringue, and that's not something I've seen before.
Yeah, it's cooked sugar.
Okay.
So you take sugar to softball and add it in as you're whipping the egg whites.
Okay, so there's 3 kinds of meringue. I didn't know this. What kinds are there?
There's Swiss, Italian, and French.
Okay.
Mostly everybody makes French meringue.
And that would be just basically
sugar and egg whites.
And then what would the Swiss one be?
Powdered sugar.
Powdered sugar. Okay.
And then the Italian is the cooked one.
Excellent. So again, we're just in the process of making our lemon meringue parfait. You also open for lunch. So what kinds of things do you have for lunch here?
It's just sandwiches, soup, and salad. Really
Okay.
simple. People on West 4th just want to in and out pretty quick just for a quick lunch. So
Excellent.
that's kind of all we do. It's not the dinner menu. Keep that in mind.
Perfect. So we have about 45 seconds there left, Trevor.
Oh, God. All right. So then once this is all in.
This is really like Top Chef,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, definitely. I'm going down right now for sure. I'm also finding some butter.
Here, I'll get that. Let me get out of the way.
Get out of my way.
Throw it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're putting the butter in there.
Yeah. So we emulsify that in. And this should actually be way thicker, but
That's okay.
I'm not going to make it done.
That's
I
okay?
failed
You don't
miserably.
think it's gonna
So
happen?
no, it's not. But this curd will be thick and delicious, and it goes in there. We'll do it with ice cream instead.
There you go.
And then, so picture this with the lemon curd in it.
All right.
This is just straight up vanilla ice cream.
Okay.
We put that in there like that.
It's all about being innovative, right? For more details, again, on Fable and their menu, you can go to their website. And Trevor, we have run out of time. There you go. Look at that, Jody and Riaz. It's about being innovative. He couldn't finish the curd, but he still made it a dessert.
You
that
can
looks
still eat
beautiful.
it. You can still eat it.